Hey there, YouTube. This is Ghost Jake here with you today, or tonight, anyway. I hope you guys are having a good day or good night, depending where you live. Anyway, this is my review for Dragon Ball Super episode 60. So, with that being said, let's get right into the review. Oh, and before I begin, this video will contain spoilers, so if you have not watched Dragon Ball Super episode 60, I suggest you do that before you check out this video. Okay, now let's start the review. Now, in this episode, it pretty much picks up where episode 59 left off, where Beerus and Whis and Goku are back after Beerus destroyed Zamasu, right, in episode 50. And they're talking to future Trunks. And Beerus is saying his future should be safe now because when a god kills another god, it affects the time stream. And future Trunks does not believe Beerus at all. But he does have good reason to, because of what happened with the androids back in Dragon Ball Z with androids 17 and 18. So he has a good reason for not believing Beerus when Beerus says his future should be fine because of different timelines. Right, essentially different worlds. Now, anyway, then they decide, it's like, okay, we'll just go back to the future and check. But before that, they all sit down to have a meal together. Everyone is there eating. Goku, Vegeta, Trunks, Kid Trunks, Beerus, Whis, Bulma. Everyone is there. And Goku is really eager. It's like, if the future is not safe and Zamasu's there, it's like, I'll beat him for sure this time. Goku is very confident in his abilities. Anyway. And then after they get done eating, like, and right before they're about to leave, here's a good thing. Like, future Trunks is saying, I'm sorry, I can't believe you. Because, and he starts telling the story, what exactly happened with the androids and how it's like two different worlds. Like, how in his timeline, androids 17 and 18 were really evil. But in the main timeline, well, Goku's right in the main timeline. In the main timeline, Android 17 turned good, and Android 18 ended up marrying Krillin and having, a family with Krillin. And so then he's explaining it all to little Trunks about everything that happened. Right? And it's going pretty good. And that moment was actually really awesome because it made you think, like, you better enjoy what you have because the world can go to shit anytime. Right? Because future Trunks doesn't have the stuff that the little Trunks is going to grow up with. Because different worlds, different timelines. So, Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks all get in the time machine, and Bulma decides to come too, because she wants to check out the future, and because she's claiming that Goku and Vegeta don't know how to fly the time machine when they get back, because Vegeta pretty much said, if the future's changed, there's no need for you to come back anymore. So they all go in the time machine and start heading towards future Trunks' future. And guess what? When they get there, the future has not changed at all. So, does that mean Black and Zamasu are still alive with the future Zamasu? Yes, it does, because after they shortly arrive, it shows after they shortly arrive, it shows like Black and Zamasu in this cabin where they're drinking tea, and then Black gets this look on his face and he's like, they're back. And then they leave to go find future Trunks and Goku and Vegeta. But before that, they're like, then it cuts back to when they just arrived, meaning Goku, Trunks, Bulma, and Vegeta. Then they head down to the underground fortress or their resistance base. And one of the soldiers or resistance members informs Trunks that Mai is badly injured, that she got hurt from Black while he was back in the present timeline. Then, this is just kind of a funny moment. In order to get Mai to swallow the sensory bean, Trunks put it in his mouth, chewed it up, and then kissed Mai. And then Goku's like, you put your lips against hers. And it's like, and then Vegeta comments to Goku, is like, you're married. He's like, you never done that? He's like, of course not. So it seems like through Goku's entire marriage to Chi-Chi, he has never kissed her once. And I'm telling you, I'm not buying that at all, because they have 2 kids together. So Goku and Chi-Chi do. So I'm not buying that for 1 second. Anyway, but Goku's a moron though, so he probably doesn't realize what he just said. And then when Mai is healed, in the episode they play this really nice music. I really like that a lot in that part. And Trunks is so relieved that Mai is okay. And then in the present day, Bulma was like, how you doing, Mai? I haven't had the pleasure of meeting you in this timeline. So that was a nice instance between those two. And then Bulma gives the future Mai like these capsules. Well, I'm assuming they're capsules anyway, but yeah, I'm just going to say they're capsules. But it only shows the box, which contains food, water, and any other survivalist would probably need in that desperate situation. And it's like you can use it however you feel like. Then Vegeta, Goku, Trunks sense Black in Zamasu's ki. Then they rush out and meet them. Rush out to go face them again. Right? fly off to go face Black and Zamasu. And like they don't really have a plan at all. And during earlier in the episode they stated about we need a plan, and they don't really have one. And then they see them. Then Goku, Trunks, and Vegeta see Black and Zamasu. And Vegeta turns to Super Saiyan Blue really fast, and Black goes to Super Saiyan Rose really fast. They spar a little bit. It's like, oh, you wanted to defeat me. And Black's like, oh, you wanted to defeat me. You were pretty pathetic last time when we fought. And right. And then they go back down to the base forms. And Goku's talking to Zamasu. He's like, we know what you did. You used the Super Dragon Balls to become immortal and become a fake, and create a fake me. And that is when a bombshell is dropped. Right? Black goes on to tell Goku, like, fake you. That's not it at all. Which, with the first wish of the Super Dragon Ball, it's like, Black goes on to explain, like, this is your actual body, but the person beating inside of it belongs to me, Zamasu. So, there are at least 3 different Zamasus that we've been introduced to so far. The present one, at least probably the future, future one, and then Black. We don't know where Black came from yet, but Black is Zamasu. And he goes on to explain that the wish he made with the Super Dragon Balls was for him and Goku to switch bodies and minds. So he would have, like, pretty much Goku's power, so he could do whatever he pleases. Right? So he would have Goku's power. So, and everyone is really, really shocked that everyone is really, really shocked that Black is Zamasu, and he switched bodies with Goku. And then Black goes on to say, oh, by the way, I killed the you that we switched bodies with your actual body. So that means he must have killed Goku inside of his old Zamasu's body. And then that's pretty much where the episode ends, is when Black reveals that bombshell that he is actually Zamasu. So like I said, we've been introduced to 3 Zamasus so far. This Future Trunks arc is really exciting. I hope it doesn't end anytime soon, guys. Well, can't wait till next Tuesday for me to watch it, even though it airs on Sundays. But I like to do my review and watch it on Tuesdays. Oh, and if you're new to my channel, I will have my Exorcist TV show review, episode 3, up Friday night after it airs. Okay, this is Ghost Jake signing out. Have a good day or a good night, depending where you are.